Hi, my name is Kanish Sharma, S3944265, and in this video I'll be demonstrating question 4.1, which involves creating and configuring the AWS VPN server using OpenVPN access server hosted by the Amazon EC2. So the purpose of the VPN solution is to allow authorized staff members of the ABC Bookshop to securely connect to company resources hosted inside AWS. So by using the VPN, the employees can safely access internal systems uh, over the internet through encrypted communication channels. So I'll begin by showcasing the AWS EC2 instance that hosts the VPN server. So what you would do is you'd launch the instance. And then you can set the name of the server. So I can just set it as ABC Bookshop, right? And then for the application, we can take a quick search for OpenVPN. Go to the marketplace, and then pick up the access server self-hosted VPN because that's included in the free tier. Click that, subscribe and launch. So we then do the instance type and move to the free version that it allows. So t3.micro. For key pair, we can create a new key pair. RSA is fine. ABC. Right, and then move to the network settings, which is all accurate. And we don't have to deal with the advanced details here. So now we can just launch instance. Okay, so as I've already created a VPN server before, and I was just using that as an example in the demonstration, I'll just go over my previous VPN server that I've created. So here the public IP is 3.27.64.169. So this public IP address allows the remote users to connect to their VPN service from external networks. So next I'll show you the security group configuration associated with the VPN server. So let me go down here to the so as can be seen, the security group has been configured so it only allows the required ports. So port 22 is enabled for SSH administration. Port 943 is enabled for OpenVPN administrative management. There's also port 443, which is enabled for secure web access to the OpenVPN TCP connections, as well as port 1194 UDP, which is enabled for the OpenVPN traffic. So these ports are required to support the secure administration and the VPN connectivity, whilst also restricting unnecessary network exposure. Moreover, I use the console here just to set the admin username and password so that I could access the administrative services, which I'll do in the next step. Using the public IP address of 3.27.64.169, I can access the OpenVPN administrative service. So I'll do that here with the username being OpenVPN, and the password that I set was lowercase s 3944265 exclamation mark, and then sign in. So now I'm on the Access Server dashboard for the admin page, and you can see the server details on the side, which is the correct IP address and everything. So initially on the VPN server, when I first ran this through the page, the host name or the IP address here was incorrect, and it was actually the private server. However, I changed it back to the public server, which ensures that the VPN clients can locate and connect to the server from outside the AWS environments. So this essentially completes the question for 4.1. The AWS hosted OpenVPN access server was successfully deployed and configured, as well as made accessible through the public IP address. So the VPN infrastructure is now ready to support the secure user authentication, as well as the remote access, which I'll demonstrate in question 4.2 and 4.3.